There's 40 grand on the table there.
I'm fine.
It's not even just the money. This is Mumbai. This could change everything for us. Yeah, it's not right. Please, let me take the meeting.
Ravi, I've got this.
Actually, can I be frank with you, Cara? I've had a bit of a morning, and I bumped into an ex. Well, she's not. She's married.
Ah, one of those. Let me guess, repressed and weird.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah?
That's uncanny. Yeah, I guess, well, what I'm saying is if you were looking for anything serious, I think maybe today might be bad timing.
Who said I wanted anything serious?
Be your profile.
It's a date in bio. You need to cover all bases.
Oh!
Listen,
Right.
should we just get drunk and see what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
You work with Ranveer Gulati. Ravi's dad? Yes, I have done. And how did that go? Yeah, fine, good. Profitable? Mm-hmm.
Preet, I'm not sure.
Yes, you are. Any woman that spent longer than 5 minutes with him is. I've worked with him, and as a woman, I know there's 2 ways to deal with Mr. Gulati. Either you pay vastly over the odds financially, or, well, you pay over the odds in other ways. I ended up in debt for years after my deal, but I heard your terms were much more favourable.
Maybe I'm a better negotiator.
Or maybe, how long's your husband been away for? Must get very lonely after all that time.
Suki, I can't help you if I don't know what's happened.
Stop woman. Asking questions, making innuendos. She's got no point.
What questions?
Ranveer, our relationship, his reputation. She's insinuating that...
Hey, it's okay. Look, I know what he put you through.
No, you don't. Her in there prodding like it's idle gossip. Then I felt so stupid.
You have absolutely no reason to feel stupid. What Ranveer did to you is his fault. And who is she anyway to be questioning you? Huh? You're Suki Palazar. You are the most belligerent, hard-headed, antagonistic person I have ever met. And you're the strongest. The strongest person I know.
Your advice, it paid off. I got the deal.
Wow, that's great.
Because of you, Eve.
No, Suki.
Because
No, honestly.
you make me feel still. I just need a bit of time. If you could agree to that.
Tomorrow, Sonia. Tomorrow.
Hey, oh, no, we can't talk, you know. People do know we're friends.
They're still suspicious. Right now, you're about the only person around here that gives me any time of day.
Oh, don't worry, because I slag you off behind your back all the time, you know, just to throw people off the scent.
You're... Apart from you, no one else gives a damn about this huge opportunity I've got in Mumbai.
You know, you don't have to do the whole I forgive you speech. Just let her know you're proud of her and you hope she doesn't die on the plane.
It's not that simple.
It is. You've got the plug open, so just stick the new fuse in.
You know what I'm talking about.
Just take it from someone who learned the hard way. If you let these family feuds go on too long, suddenly there's no way back.
Isn't this a bit public? I mean, wouldn't you rather we spent our last few hours in private?
I'm not going to say no to that.
Stacey said you guys were in here.
We wanted to wish you luck before you go to Mumbai. Oh, right. Did you?
No, I just gave him a nudge to give you a call.
Would you look at this? Got to get together in the family restaurant.
Well, this restaurant has nothing to do with me, mate.
Oh, funny, because I'm hosting your girlfriend's daughter's birthday party in a bit. I'll tell you what, I've never seen a woman look so grateful.
Who does he think he is?
Randy, get it.
Excuse me?
I said, leave it.
You know what? I tried, but I can't do this.
Look, don't create a scene, all right?
And what? Ruin a perfect family moment. In case you haven't noticed, Mum, we're not a family anymore. I mean, you can find yourselves any number of replacement sons, but there'll always be an empty seat at this table, and it will always remind me that you're the woman who killed my brother.
How does this even stay a secret if you're in my life doing things like this?
Look, if you're going to kick off about it, I won't bother next time.
No. No. I want you to. Because you're right. Gidit came. It's one small step forward, a few paces back, and a whole load of pain. But if he can do that now, one day I might have my family back.
Yeah. Yeah, you will.
And where do you fit? I can be very patient when it comes to them. But not when it comes to you. I am.
Hey, what's this?
I don't know. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very.
Hey, Mum.
Okay, Please don't make this hard for me.
He got us in bed together. There's no point pretending this is anything other than what it is.
I've asked you to leave.
If you shut me out, when we have come this far, what am I supposed to think? If that wasn't enough for you to stand up and fight for us, then what will be?
I'm sorry.
She's in love with you.
Well, lots of people fall in love with me, become obsessed. It doesn't mean I feel the same.
You turned your back on Ash. The thought of having a bisexual daughter disgusted you so much that you didn't speak to her for years. You're a hypocrite.
I wasn't the only one struggling with that.
Yeah, I wrestled with it and I've grown from it, but that's not the same though, is it? Because when you were shunning your own daughter, you must have known that on some level you were just the same as her.
I'm not. I am not.
And you still made her life a misery. Why? Why? Was it the fact that the shame you felt towards her was the same shame you felt about yourself? Was that it?
I was ashamed. Because she made everything so public.
Mum, she was brave enough to be true to who she really is.
I was just trying to protect her from embarrassing herself in front of the whole community, waving it in people's faces. What did she think was going to happen? Tainting our reputation. That is what I had a problem with, Girit. That, in there, was a private moment. And no one needs to know about it.
How does Dad fit into this? Did you love him?
I loved him. In the way a wife loves her husband.
But you cut him off and left him in prison to rot. He got sent to prison for defending his family and protecting the community. That man is a hero.
Your father is not the man you think he is. That man did nothing wrong. Paranoia got the better of your father and he lost his temper and killed him in a jealous rage.
Your cab is on its way.
I don't think this is a good idea, Gita.
So what are you going to do here? Just keep hounding me to forgive you? Eve, that's one thing. I won't say anything. But Dad, no. I need time away from you, time to think. So go.
What I said about your father?
Bus. To si Joe. I said go, Mom. Something's not making sense to me. What Dad did, he did in a jealous rage, right? He killed a man he thought you were friends with. So what I want to know is, were you having an affair with this man?
He lived across the road. The man your father murdered. He was married, but hardly ever spoke to him. It was his wife. But nothing ever happened. It was just this intense connection. Neither of us really understood the friendship. We were young, trying to be good wives.
You should be easier to get over. But that's my problem, not yours. Like I say, your life's about to get a whole load of complicated, so...
And that's why I need you. I mean, how else am I going to get through it? What's happened between us? It's changed me. Do you think you have some sort of claim over all this?
Sukhvinder? Of course I do. Legally, morally, spiritually. What? Your faith is important to you, isn't it? So in the eyes of God, you are my wife. And all the friends and family in the community that you value so highly, they'll see it the same.
No, they won't. You murdered someone.
Because I loved you. You know, I regret the years that I lost, but I do not regret what I did. And if someone else was ever to come between us again, I would do exactly the same.
I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? I wasn't sure. What did he say?
He's my husband and I have an obligation to him. This, us. It's not who I am, it's not what I want.
Seriously, Suki, tell me right now this is a joke. I need to speak to this guy.
God, no, it's not safe.
He needs sorting out.
Stop.
You love me, I know you do.
I'm married.
It doesn't mean anything. It's just a piece of paper. You're practically strangers.
My husband has served his time and now he deserves a second chance with his family.
You can't do this. This can't be happening. Like, just leave him. Leave him. today. Come back with me now. You can be in love and be happy.
I never loved you. I couldn't love you. It's a fantasy, that's all. I don't really like you, and that's the truth. I used you to explore something, and it left me cold. And now my husband's back. Now I remember what a sort of man he is. My future can only be with him.
I told you to leave it with Phil. Who knows what he's going to do now?
Oh, come on, you saw him. He's pathetic. He's got nothing but his name.
Do you know he won't let it go? I spent so long building things up.
Always by the book, was it? Don't pretend you wouldn't have done the same.
Right, who else have you dragged into this, eh? Are you involved?
No.
Are you?
No.
You had better not be.
Yeah, how grateful are you to me? Eh? Getting you to change insurance providers. It's all sorted. You know what they say? Don't cry over spilt milk, or beans, or bread.
You lied to me.
Eve, the files you need are next door.
Both of you, to my face.
No,
You used our son, our innocent son, in your stupid vendetta against Phil.
He didn't use me, I wanted to do it.
Now, I forbid you to get involved.
I'm not a kid anymore.
You are still my little boy, Vinnie. And whilst you're living under my roof...
Stop patronising me. I am finally stepping up, playing my part for the family. You should be pleased.
What, after what happened to your brother? Are you willing to let another son go to prison?
Well, you were happy enough to send Jags to prison, weren't you? So you are the reason that two of our kids aren't here with us now. And if you carry on like this, you're going to push Vinnie and Ash away too.
I'm just trying to protect them.
From what?
We don't need protecting.
My kids, they respect me. You say the same about you?
We're closed.
Suki. I just wanted to check you're all right.
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
Well, I heard the way Nish spoke to you earlier. If that had been anyone else, you'd have told him where to get off.
It's not just anyone knows it. He's my husband.
Yeah, in name only.
Look, we're a partnership in every way.
Why are you letting him do this? It's like he's sucked the fire out of you. You know, everything you've achieved over the last 2 decades, you did alone. You did that. You don't need him.
Wouldn't understand.
So make me. Make me understand. Because the Suki I know won't put up with this.
Yeah, well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
We both know that's not true.
Just stop trying to make out what happened was a fairy tale. I made a mistake. Once. That's it.
Once. Okay. Well, so every kiss, every touch, every moment that we shared, they were all mistakes with him.
You mean nothing to me.
Message received. Loud and clear.
Mum, look at you.
Where did you get that?
What was the back of the drawer? I thought we'd get it out so you can put the new one next to it tomorrow. Matching pair.
Maybe your mother doesn't want it on display.
Of course I do. I just put it away when you went to prison because it made me sad. Now, there's a lot to do today. Can you call the caterers again and make sure they know the date's changed?
All right, I'm on it. I'll go get it.
I'll see you both later on.
Yeah, okay.
That'll be Eve for me. Pass me an invite, will you?
You're going to invite her?
Of course. Actually, give me two. You should invite the Slaters as well.
Hi.
Eve, I was just telling Suki what a great asset you are to us, like part of the family. I'm sorry I couldn't invite you yesterday, but we'd love you to come and join us tomorrow. And Stacey and the family too.
Yeah, of course, but it's probably too late notice for you.
I'm sure you can get a couple of hours off. The blessing is here at the house, so you don't exactly have far to come.
Thanks. It's really kind. I'll let you know later if that's okay.
Great. Call me an old romantic, but we want as many people to come and celebrate our love as possible. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
You are seeing things that are not there, Nish. And the last time you did that, it landed you 20 years
When I see men around you like that, trying to get close to you, I couldn't stand it then, I can't stand it now. I killed that man. Our love for you, Suki, don't you understand? Pure love. And I can't guarantee I won't do it again.
I told myself that if I came, I might actually find a way of accepting it. That I could convince myself that you're happy in your choice, but I know you don't love him, so why are you doing this?
You talk about love as though it's the answer to everything.
So, is it about your community? Because I get it, or I would, if we were talking about when you first got married with all that pressure and pleasing your parents and stuff.
Are you seriously trying to explain my culture to me? No one forced me to marry Nish.
I know. You gave it a good go. You know, you've raised the kids, you've built the businesses, you've worked hard for years, so isn't it time now that you had the life that you actually want?
You don't know what I want.
Don't I?
No.
Just tell me you love him and I'll leave.
Just go, please.
You're gonna stand smiling in front of a load of people tomorrow while you feel sick to your stomach. Because you're lying to yourself that that's what you want. You can't pretend that you and me never happened. Why do you have to be like this?
Please, just don't make this any harder than it already is.
No one's forcing you to do it. You're just trying to convince yourself that you can make it work.
He is my husband, and I am not going to cheat on him.
You already did.
It's like our wedding day. But even more beautiful. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, thank you very much for inviting us. As you can see, Janet's brought her own scarf to mark the occasion.
You look like a princess.
Thank you.
Why, it's time. Unless any more are joining us. No, Eve?
You really didn't have to come.
I did. It's a big day for you, and you need the support.
ਬੀਬੀ ਸੁਖਵਿੰਦਰ ਕੌਰ ਜੀ ਪਨੇਸਰ ਅਤੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਪਨੇਸਰ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਇਕੱਤਰ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਫॉर ਬਲੇਸਿੰਗਸ ਫॉर ਯੂਰ ਬਲੇਸਿੰਗਸ ਮਾਈ ਗੋਡ ਉਹ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਕੱਤਰ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਹੇ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਪਲੀਜ਼ bless them with a happy married life please bless them with love and affection and please bless them with the big family ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ
You okay? Thanks again for coming, honey.
Oh, pleasure. Oh, it's very magical to see a couple so in love and devoted, surrounded by friends, joy and celebration.
Didn't fancy this bit then.
What are you doing? Who knows you're here? I can't. You can't.
I can. I have to.
You've just had that prayer said back there with your husband.
And I was wrong to.
What?
I know now. I was wrong to deny how I feel.